hand.
Yeah.
All right, so, shit. Let's take a walk. Let's walk and talk. I gotta tell you about this. Oh yeah, you can take a look at the side of the room and stuff like that. So it's pretty. This is kind of interesting, considering both of our channels. Like, you're about liminal spaces, and I'm going about mostly about like quantum mechanics and
Right.
things of that nature.
They kind of cross over.
So, and this is like
In
a
some
serious
ways.
discussion here, that I've noticed that me and, well, let me start by saying this. Start the premise by saying this, that I have noticed that I have reoccurring dreams in the same areas of this same city. I'm not going to tell you which city it is, but I have reoccurring dreams of these same areas in what I would consider to be like an alternate reality, which is where I started developing the thesis of quantum lenticulation.
So this area around here.
It's always the train station, and the reason that I knew that this was legit is because I cross-referenced with a couple people that would have dreams of similar areas in the same city, alternate versions of the same city, without me even telling them, oh, I'm looking at the fucking thing, without me even telling them that that I had these dreams. Like, they told me first, and the way that they would describe the city and the location and the areas was exactly the way that I had experienced it in my dreams. So it makes me think about what I call quantum lenticulation. And the reason I call it that is because if you are looking into atoms or quantum mechanics, that multiple places can exist at the same space at the same time. Where's the camera? On this side, that side, this side. Okay. Multiple places can exist at the same place at the same time, not being aware of each other. That's the mystery of quantum mechanics in atoms. As soon as we started learning atomic structure, because it's mostly empty space, these bubbles go in and out of each other without actually touching. They are mostly empty space. It's like a little solar system. The sun, and you have the electrons and I think neutrons. Yeah. Spinning around it, right? Without touching, interacting, and stuff like that. So the whole thing here, the quantum lenticulation idea, is that multiple places can exist at the same time in the same place without being aware of each other, being completely unaware of each other, and being functional. So that means that this place probably exists on another reality. Fuck. Is it still recording?
Yeah.
I know I'm getting a call.
Oh, you are.
Shit.
Okay, we can stop it there and then.
Okay. God, I can't believe I'm out here like doing this shit right now. What was I saying?
So you're talking about the neutron, like how it relates to like the atom, with neutrons and electrons.
I think more or less what I was trying to get at is that like atomic structure is the building blocks of all matter, right?
Right.
So with the whole idea that these atoms or that these different universes can coexist on top of each other without being aware of each other leads me to one outcome, or one potentially possible, and I call it quantum lenticulation. You might be familiar with the term lenticulation because what it is those baseball cards or things of the sort that when you start turning it, the image that's on it starts to become something else completely, and the only reason is because it's jagged and you can only see one image when you're looking at it at a specific angle.
Okay.
Quantum lenticulation, which I was thinking about calling it like atomic lenticulation, but I think quantum makes a little more sense, is the idea that that entire phenomena holds true with atomic structure, and that you're not experiencing this reality through perspective, but rather frequency. So different frequencies are different channels of reality within the same atomic structure. This is here right now because the atomic structure allows it to be.
Right. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Really, dude. I mean, if you do think about it on the level of frequency and relating it to lenticulation, how like it's the same image, it's the same, like if you have one of those cards, you have the same card, like it's the same object in your hand, but when you turn it at a different angle, it becomes a completely different image.
Yeah.
So you're basically saying this location can have that same effect, and all locations can.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, you go ahead.
I want to say that I want to call it quantum lenticulation because when it comes to actual lenticulation with the baseball cards, you really have like a maximum of like 2 or 3 different perspectives, different images.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
When you imply quantum, you're also implying infinite, right? The structure of an atom is round, it spins forever, and that means that it could also be an infinite number of realities, serving infinite numbers of possibilities. The thing that's interesting about this is most of the dreams that I've heard about or talked about are existing on this area, which is a train track. And it's the first place on the city, I think, that was actually built around the train station. And I think most cities were kind of like that. Like, this is the part that connected all the, I guess, industrial revolution cities during the industrial revolution.
Right.
So
No, yeah, that's true.
It's ironic in the sense that that's how the world connected.
Right.
That's how our world connected through train stations, which is ironic because like when we're having these connected dreams about alternate realities, and it's from this spot.
Yeah.
That's a train station.
Oh yeah, dude.
And it's connecting alternate realities, not just cities.
Holy shit. So I got something to say about that. So in a way you could relate this to liminality, because liminal actually means transitional space. So if you think about it, a train station
this video
is a
pretty fucking deep, dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of both of our specialties.
Yeah, this is actually better than my whole idea.
So
But yeah,
I'm taking you to like, we're gonna go kind of like on the bridge.
okay.
Because I wanted to show you a specific spot that I have, like, it's this underpass and it's this train track.
Yeah.
Constantly, throughout my life, had dreams of the same area. Like, I grew up here, came around, whatever. But what is that? Oh, it's not that far. We're about to go over an underpass. That makes sense.
Okay.
And I've driven under it, I've walked under it in the dreams. I've driven under it like shit, dude. Millions of times probably. But in real life. But in the dreams, I also driven under it and went under it or whatever. But the weird part is, I almost tripped, that, and this is an underpass, right, for the train tracks?
Yeah.
At the very bottom of the underpass, there's a door that leads to like an underground bar.
What?
So, like,
In your dream. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I see.
I'm talking about like the lenticulation, the quantum lenticulation, alternate reality version of this place.
Okay, got it.
And I've heard other people describe the same fucking location. They see a door there, right? And we're about to look at that location right now.
Okay.
Right there.
Right there. Really?
See how it's an overpass?
Yeah. So let's just get that.
Here, let me take this real quick.
Yeah, okay.
This is the overpass. You can shine that light down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very bright,
But you can see
that-
in that general area.
but yeah.
That's where it is.
Am I looking at it? Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it right.
Dude.
There is a door in that area. In this alternate reality version of this city. Now, like, some of my friends, family, whoever knows, like, actually sees this video, they might tell me the same fucking thing, that they've seen something like this, but I found out that there's been people that tell me they've seen the same shit.
Yeah.
That right there, there's a door. I don't know why the fuck it's blurry, bro.
Just click it. You just gotta click the screen.
Is it going? I don't know. It's too
Maybe
fucking dark.
yeah,
It's too dark.
Oh,
It's
there
too
we
dark.
go.
There it goes. Here. God, dude, come on.
It's part of the dreamy vibe, dude.
Yeah, well, I guess it does kind of fit in there. All right, I'll hand it back to you.
Just
There.
Yeah, there you
Sorry.
all right, dude. That's
So, the idea is that multiple realities. Oh, can you see me?
yeah. There you go.
Multiple realities exist at the same time in the same spot, and the only difference that separates them is frequency, because nothing's actually physical. If you look at an atomic structure, it's mostly empty space. There's a nucleus at the center, and then you have the what are they? Electrons, and I think protons or neutrons, one of the two.
Yeah.
Right. And that's like, you put a basketball in the middle of a football field, and that's the space between the neutron or the nucleus and the electrons and protons, neutrons, whatever, you know. I don't know which ones. But anyways, it's empty space, you know, and they call them particles, by the way, and there's no proof that it's actually a physical fucking particle. They just call it particles, but these particles zip in and out of reality. So where the fuck are they coming from, and where the fuck are they going? We don't know. You know, it's like, it's, you know, liminal space.
Yeah.
In a sense that there's no fucking knowing where it comes, where it starts and where it ends.
Right. Right.
And so what I'm getting at here is that because we can't put a solid definition on what atoms exactly are, what they're comprised of, the particles, when you break it down to the minuscule details, that these realities, a single atom is serving an infinite amount of purposes, right? It's the same amount of atoms here as the same amount of atoms on another reality that looks completely different. But the reason that I'm thinking that this makes sense, or that this is happening, is I think that these particular atomic structures are similar in nature, therefore it's got to be close in frequency. So we're going back and forth in a dream state and a reality state, because that dream state might not actually even be that much of a dream state. It might be a reality that we're traveling back and forth, different atomic structures. Maybe on this alternate reality, you have an atomic, physical, human structure that exists close to your structure.
Yeah.
And so therefore you inhabit it while they're awake. You're sharing the same fucking experience exactly as is. That's probably what deja vu is. Hopping back and forth. So you're experiencing somebody else's reality, and somebody else is dreaming your reality.
Yeah.
And you get the whole fucking concept like that. But quantum lenticulation is saying that this could all be happening at the same fucking time. Thoughts as well. It's kind of hard with the fucking light in my face.
Dude, that's really good though. And there's definitely, I think, and it's so weird because so many liminal spaces that you see online, people all the time be in the comments saying, bro, I feel like I've been here in a dream before. And the most popular ones, people, like multiple people will all be saying, like, I feel like I've been here before. It just seems there's something so familiar about this place.
This is kind of on the spot. Like, I've been wanting to make a video about quantum lenticulation for a while, but I just, I didn't know how to articulate this stuff. But it's just on the night that we were trying to make some videos. Just so happens that we decided to go to the train track. I think it's because the train was going by and shit. And we're like, wow, that's fucking loud. But I just kind of put that connection together just tonight. That
wow.
The fact that a train station is what connected this town to the rest of the world is interesting. That a train station is connecting this world to alternate worlds.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder if this blows up or whatever, if anybody sees this and has a similar experience, I want to know, is it train station related dreams do you have alternate versions of your city that you have like reoccurred dreams of, like you repeatedly visit in your sleep?
Yeah.
Is this something that multiple people, it's just something that we haven't talked about? Like, let me know.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Start a discussion in the comments. We want to hear your guys' experiences, your dreams,
Fuck
if they relate to
and
this.
subscribing, dude. I want to break reality. Let's fucking like get to the bottom of this shit.
All right.